Oh boy. All right, we are headed to Columbus. You gotta get that mask off. You can see your face. I guess I should probably wear mine in the car. I don't think about it. I'm so used to being alone in the car. Here we go. We are now on the highway headed to Columbus. We were trying to figure out our itinerary. We're going to the Van Gogh Immersive Exhibit today, and our tickets are timed for 1 p.m. We're going to be there about noon. So we're thinking that because we're persuasive and cute, that we'll talk our way into getting in there early. But we'll see. If we sit in the car and talk for an hour, oh well. It's whatever. Bob Evans was good, fine. I don't like their prefix menus as much, but it's all good. So, we'll see what happens. Here we go. Yeah. We are here at the Van Gogh exhibit. Ready to go in just a minute and check it out. See what it's like. What do you think so far?
The music is so beautiful.
I kind of think that it would be better if I was high. Never been high.
Okay, so I won't comment on that other than say I think it probably would be a little more interesting, but I'm not sure I would comment that I know that.
Fair enough. Well, we have come back to the car after the Van Gogh exhibit, which you've just seen, and Connie, give you a review.
So, I loved it. I honestly think I loved the music more than the pictures. It was very well done, but the music just set the mood so beautifully.
I felt like I was at the symphony, and the last time I went to the symphony, I fell asleep. So I'm glad I saw it. It's one of those things like the symphony or the ballet. I'm glad it exists. I'm glad I saw it once. Never have to see it again. But that's okay. All things to all people. You should check it out and see what you think for yourself. I was a little surprised that it wasn't different rooms with different paintings.
Yes.
It was all one big room where they just projected a 35-minute show on the walls and the floor, and not the ceiling, which made it a little bit less immersive than I had hoped for.
Right. I think on the ceiling would have made it be vertigo, because when I first walked in, I sat down on the floor because I got dizzy.
Yes. Oh, okay. I thought the room was moving when we first walked in. I didn't know this was a thrill ride.
Yes.
But no, worth doing,
yes.
Worth the drive up, and now we're headed off to check out the hotel. I can't wait to show you Connie's reaction to all of the Ohio State things. Well, we are checked in to the Graduate Hotel here in the Short North District of Columbus, and it's really gorgeous. I wasn't so sure how things were going to go at the beginning. A little rough start, and my stuff was falling all over the place. Mind you, I had a lot, but the luggage cart didn't seem to support what I brought, and it was just a mess. So I got a little frustrated, but we're checked in, and Connie's here at the door, so let's show her my suite. Hello.
Hello.
Come on in.
Oh, this is nice.
Isn't that nice? All these deep woods. Does your room also smell like drunken cherries?
No. Well, yes, but not this strong.
I don't mind it, but... And then there's the bedroom and the bathrooms in there.
I'm very disappointed in the decor.
Oh, really?
Because the one in Cincinnati is way more clever,
More
way
fun.
more
This is more classy.
This is just like a hunting lodge.
Yeah. I like it, though.
It's nice.
I love the plaid wallpaper.
But, you know, Bootsy Collins wallpaper is
Much more fun.
awesome.
Right. Yeah. Your room is nice, too. Not as big as this one.
Nice. It's very small, but...
That's all right. So are you.
There you go. No, this is very nice.
I was
fine.
I was just telling them about the great dilemma I had getting my stuff up here to the room. I wish we'd been filming that.
I know, that would have been very entertaining.
But we weren't. So
I do like the John Glenn chair. I think that's way cool. And my bed looks just like yours. So basically my room is
this,
but with the bathrooms at the door.
Okay.
So yours is more than twice as big as mine.
I love it. I eat out a lot. I have for many years. I love restaurants. I have never worked in a restaurant, but I feel like I've eaten in enough of them that I sort of have a sense of how things are supposed to go. And as Connie just said, if we were secret shoppers, this J. Gilbert's place would be closed tomorrow. And in all fairness, they attempted to make it right, sort of, kind of, halfway. I don't even know where to begin. It was wonderful. We got here, and they seated us pretty quickly. I had reservations. We were actually a little early. They were very gracious and took us back to a table. Server came relatively quickly, but then things went downhill from there. Didn't get our Cokes for a long, long time. I had ordered a wedge salad. They tried to bring us multiple people's food that wasn't ours. My wedge salad didn't have enough dressing. I asked for more dressing. Never did get the dressing. I'm still waiting on the blue cheese, actually. We ordered, I had a steak with, I got green beans. I know, isn't that crazy? Anybody who knows me thinks that's nuts, and they weren't very good. But I got green beans and mashed potatoes, and you had a steak, and you got...
Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes.
When they finally brought the food to us, it was lamb and Connie's steak with my green beans and potatoes. They sent the potatoes, and they sent it all back. The manager came out to try to figure out what went wrong. Apparently they mixed up our ticket with someone else's, half of our ticket, because hers was right, kind of. They fixed it. That was a very, very long time. In the meantime, our very well-meaning server brought us a complimentary appetizer. Mind you, he didn't ask what we would like. He just brought us a bunch of shrimp. And luckily for neither one of us, we don't have a shellfish allergy or a seafood allergy. We would be in the hospital right now, which would have made the story better, probably. So we brought off this shrimp cocktail. Connie did try one. I was nonsense. They finally brought the steaks out, and then they had our sides mixed up. I got I had a Brussels sprout, and you didn't have what you... So then we ate it, and I waited forever for blue cheese butter, and I was drawing a line in the sand. I was not eating my steak without my blue cheese butter, so I waited for that. Finally came with some hot bread that should have been brought out, before we even got our salad. Yep. And we didn't get it till our steaks were on the table and a little cold. And then when it came time to bring the bill to us, the bills were wrong. I had 2 steaks on my tab. I mean, I could go on and on. It just gets worse and worse. And then the best part is the young lady, food runner, who tried to bring us another free shrimp cocktail as we're trying to pay the bill. And we said, no. And she returned with it a second time and tried to argue with the server that we were supposed to get this free shrimp cocktail. Meanwhile, the other shrimp cocktail is still on the table, relatively untouched. They did comp half of the steak and the rest of the bill.
Right.
We still tipped our server appropriately because I don't think it was his fault. What we think happened was they added extra tables for Thanksgiving. It was very, very packed. And I think they got the table numbers mixed up. And so I think they were very confused as to whose food was whose all night long. But because of their greed and because they didn't cap their reservations, they ended up comping who knows how many meals tonight. So anyway, Jay Gilbert's... oh yeah, he asked us if we wanted dessert, and we said no way. There's no way we're going to chance that.
We want to go back.
But they did bring us free pumpkin pie, which is it small?
It looks like it came out of a freezer.
Which Connie hates, by the way.
Yes.
Again, didn't ask us if we'd like any. They just brought it to us. So I will eat it probably because it's free, and I like pumpkin pie. But we escaped. Oh, then he didn't come back to get the bill. Finally, I had to kind of yell. I got a little loud, and all the people around us looked at us like we were nuts. But we were extraordinarily patient. Yes, and would we come back to Jay Gilbert's? No.
Not on a bet. I
don't think so. And again, Thanksgiving, we don't live here, so it's not like I can give them another try tomorrow if they reached out to me and said, hey, would you come back? It's a 2-hour drive, so no.
If I lived down the street, I wouldn't come back.
I'm much more forgiving when it comes to food if they're going to give me something free or make me feel special, because, I like to be special. But, so if you want to reach out to me and send me a coupon for something free, I'm talking like a whole free, like a whole everything free. I will maybe give you a shot, but you're not going to love the Yelp review.